Alright, hey guys, today I got a 50B 3 mark session video for you guys. I got this sort of idea off Anfield. I don't know if anyone has actually watched his videos that are similar to this. He hasn't made one in a while and they were my favorite, I guess, videos that he did. They taught me a lot and I guess helped me to be a better player, so I thought I might try some out, see if I can't maybe help some of you guys to get better. This is the session statistics for that day. I had another day, I think the day before, that was 20 games as well. This one was 5.2k combined, about, I think, on average. Pretty good session. Uh, Hopefully this can, I guess, help some of you to mark your 50Bs. So with that we can get into it. This is the first map, Serene Coast. I got 4 other maps after this that I just took out of the 20 that I thought were interesting. Could maybe show a few different positions, or just displayed some good flanking, like on steps. I think one that will be coming up. So at the start of this game, I usually like to go here in pretty much every tank that I play. At the start I asked our lights, our EBR, to go stop their EBRs, because sometimes their EBRs will just come YOLOing through the middle and spot you, and then you can't really farm people like this heavy tank. It's always nice when there's 1 or 2 tanks that come over. That shot there at the end I thought went a bit high and left, but as we'll see in the end, it actually hit the 705A, which is always nice when you get some extra damage when you're trying to mark your tanks that you don't really realize. Here, I'm probably going to stay here just for a little bit, just to see if I can spot maybe the S-Conqueror or something, even though I think he's going to go the one line where he probably should go. Never know what slow tanks or slow TDs or something like the FV might just come trundling past. This IS-4 backs up for some reason, don't know why. Bounced the first shell, lucky second track. And we get an extra shot because of that track, which is nice. Don't get spotted, which is unusual in the 50B. Being it's such a big tank, you usually just get spotted whenever you shot anyone that's in your view distance. Here I should have just left after I got that clip off. This is a bit greedy, but I didn't really sort of know where to go. I didn't want to go 5 to 60 TP and a Kranwagen up in the north there. So now I'm on the move. I can see that they're actually probably going to die up there on the one line, so I'm going to probably try and go into the bowl, maybe get some flank shots if they're still alive. Realizing that can't get a shot there, which is unfortunate, but realizing that they're not going to have any health left for me to farm, I'm just going to go straight down the middle, find an EBR, get a couple shots into him. Surprised these aren't bouncing, to be honest. Unlucky on the last one there, just missed him. My main worry here is that FV, but since he's spotted and on the other side of the tracks and getting farmed, I can just sort of push up and not have to worry about getting one shot by, which is nice. Take a shot from the EBR. Not sure how he actually got that. I think he was just probably bombing it around and locked and shot, so lots of skill there. Here I'm just going to wait for my team on the other side of the tracks to push up, just so I'm not the only one that this 62A is going to see and just farm me as I try and push up. And also as my team pushes on the other side of the tracks, they're just going to go, he's going to go further around that mountain there, go back, so I can then push up without worry of getting shot. Here I'm thinking there might be gorilla sitting somewhere back here, so I'm sort of going kind of carefully, but he hasn't been spotted by anyone, which I'm pretty sure he would have been spotted by people on the other side of the tracks if he was sitting up somewhere here. So I'm kind of just confident just to go straight through. Here I just want to try and get some cleanup damage. Maybe get some tracks or something if I can. Bit of an unlucky miss on the Sheridan. Probably could have held that shot, but just wanted to try and get the damage. Overmatch on the top of his tank there, and then 62A backs up into us, and I mean somehow bounces, which is nice. Just gonna hold my clip here, let the team try and farm this 62A, and this whole time I'm just hoping that that gorilla stays full HP so I can just go in and ram him and maybe farm the STRV, but you know, it doesn't look like he's gonna do that for us. We do, I think, actually manage to get the kill on him here. And then we will spot the STRV and the 705 and get the spotting for that. We also get a few shots into the STRV, which is good. I probably could have tracked him there and would have got more assistance, so probably a bad idea to hold the shot there, but a decent game nonetheless. I think it ends up being, it'll be 5.5k damage with that blind shot that we got into the 705A there. Yeah, 5.5 with, I think it was 800 assisted, so decent game for the mark. Let's see, next map is Lakeville, and usually I have Lakeville banned when I was playing the 50B, since the new map ban came in, just because I feel like with all the corridors and stuff, and you just don't have any armor, that you can't, like, I don't know, I just can't consistently do damage on this map. There's usually someone that pokes here, the CDC does. Luckily set him on fire, he backs up, go for the track shot, overmatch the front of his tank, because that thing has got no armor. And then, am I going to hold this shot? I think I should just go for the reload. Yeah, go for the reload. Here, actually, I think I had the encounter on, which is actually why I have this map, because I think I did have it banned, and I was kind of surprised that I got it. But it actually kind of works out, because I had encounter on for the heavy tank mission 7, where you have to either cap or reset the base, and I'll reset this 257 here, and we actually end up winning this game and doing a sufficient amount of damage to actually do the mission, which is nice. That was, I guess, a bit of a rush shot on the 60 TP, but I didn't want to take a shot. I mean, I probably could have just not even peeked him, because it was a risk of losing a lot of health. Lost a lot of health anyway, because that 50 TP decided to just drive behind me for some reason and block me, so I couldn't get out of the road of that E50M. Kind of annoying, happens a lot in this SEA server for some reason, don't know why. Just a lot of retards, I guess. That's my dog, making noises. Go on. Let's see if I can get some shots into this E100. Yeah, there you go. One shot through the fence. Probably not ever going to pen that. Probably should have gone for the turret. He's looking at me, but I'm pretty sure he's already fired, so I'm happy to just sit up there. Without the risk of taking 750 to the face. I only got damage on the on the last shot there, but you know, got to track him, so that was good. Our team doesn't seem to be able to actually get any shots into him, so we get to farm him a bit more, which is really nice. A couple shots into the turret. Want to try and get the track, but he turns again. Probably shouldn't have shot there. Should have just maybe gone for the turret again. But get to finish him off, get the kill. I see this Pershing in the middle, but I'm not really too worried about him. I kind of just want to get to the valley and get some flanking shots, because I just feel like this Pershing's just going to hide behind the rock. So I'm not really paying too much attention, but it seems like he actually, I don't know, he's a bit ballsy, I guess, and just wants to try and get some shots in on me. Get 2 there. Should go for the reload here, I'm pretty sure. Not going to get any more shots on that Pershing. Yeah. And so now I'm just going to leave him, not even going to bother. Of course, artillery stopping me from camping. Tracks me, which is annoying because I want to get to the valley as quick as I can. Not going to get any shots on this guy from here. Hopefully our Artie can take him out, otherwise he's probably going to be reloaded by the time I get there. Let's see, as we come around the corner, Super Conqueror, nice snapshot onto him, and then we get stopped from camping again by the artillery for 300, and he tracks us and stuns us on this ground that's, I think, classed as soft terrain, so you go at 2 kilometers an hour, which is always fun. You probably could argue that I should have gone for the reload there as well. I think it's what, 26 seconds, something like that. And you know, as soon as I got tracked, I think it's about probably more than 26 seconds by the time I actually get in here and get my first shot off. But I mean, that's hindsight for you. I just wanted to save these 3 to, you know, get a guaranteed at least 1 or 2 off. I think I'll actually get all 3 here. No, just 2. But you know, 600-ish damage into the mill at the end of the game is nice. So let's see. No, I don't think there was any blinder shots that we got in that game, so I think it's just going to be the 6.1. Yeah, seeing as that's why I had encounter on, so I could reset the base for that mission, because otherwise that mission in standard is just stupid. It takes too long. Yeah, 6.1k damage. I think it was 400 assisted, so 6.5 combined. Good for the mark. We're at 92.5 here. Let's see, and then on to Siegfried Line. See, on this map, gonna just go to like the E5 sort of ramp. I think this I7 actually sort of gets in my way a bit, but shooting at this LT, you know, it's got too much armor. Can't seem to actually do any damage to it, which is really annoying, because when you're trying to mark a tank, I feel like all the early shots that you can get in like the first sort of 2 minutes of the game just really help to push you over the edge. Keep these 2 shots, because maybe there's going to be something peeking here or crossing over into where that I7's actually going, but nothing's there, so I'm not going to hold those 2 shots for much longer. It's actually really nice that that EBR is pushing the field, so we can sort of see what's there. It doesn't look like much. Unfortunately, doesn't get anything killed. I think he actually dies here, but I'm not sure. It's also really nice that this IS-7's pushed up, because he's just going to pretty much control anything on that corner there. So we'll be free to sort of push around and farm this like T10, T57 heavy there, and we can also sort of set up a semi sort of crossfire on anything that does push around the corner and doesn't spot the IS-7, and I can just let them shoot him, bounce on his armor if I need to. Almost get surprised by that Type 4. I was just about to go around to try and see what I could shoot to the left here, like this T10. Unfortunate sort of tracking shot there, but not going to risk taking another shell from him, so just back up, go for the reload. But yeah, it's lucky I didn't go for that T10 2 seconds earlier, otherwise I might have taken some HE from that Type 4 there. This Type 5 I think is going to try and come deal with this IS-7, which is good for us. because I don't think he has any clue that we're here. It doesn't look like he actually knows the I7 is there. So we're just gonna, yeah, he fired, so this is just an easy 1600. Okay, we only get 2 shells into him. If they had heat, that last shot probably would have penned, but kind of chancy on the last one. And then we get our final shot into the Type 4 because he wanted to come out sideways for us to give us an extra shot, which is nice. Let's see, Patton still hasn't died. Neither has our EBR, but which is actually really nice. So he's just keeping those guys at bay. Hopefully they can win the field, because it's going to be annoying if we have to push up. This T49 trying to go on the outside. Don't know what he's doing. Flips his tank. Here I'm kind of just worried that there's going to be a Type 5 going to come around the corner and blast me while I'm trying to fix this guy. Let's see, does this get him right? Yes, it does. Alright, he takes one shot there, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he says thanks. So, you know, he's not too worried, I don't think. Get to block a shot there with our gun from the T10, and we unfortunately don't get the kill shot because I'm pretty sure he's the only one that's actually aware that I'm here and getting shots into the side of things. So to get him would be really nice, because then we wouldn't have to really worry about anyone aiming their guns this way. So I'm going to peek just to try and get the bad chat, bad aim there. Let's see, go for a sort of chancy peek on this T95. I just can't pen him. Take a shot from the T10, which is not the best. This Type 5. I don't know what it is with types and wanting to come around the corner, but just slide on to you to give you free shots, but not complaining there. T10 then peeks out, I guess, not thinking that we'll be able to see him through the bushes or something, but we managed to get the kill shot. At this point I'm actually really worried, because if they get the field, this EBR and this Patton are just, like, this EBR is just going to come and spot me, and I'm just going to get farmed by the Patton, and everything that's in the city is going to be able to see me anyway. I'm not really going to be able to surprise them or play this ridge here. Luckily I get this Patton, yeah, so that's one less tank to worry about. Out in the field, it's going to be farming me, but at this point it's sort of looking close, but I just feel like we're in just bad positions. Like, we're sort of surrounded, and the Batchat's rushing that Progetto, this T57's rushing the T95, so I'm pretty sure that they're just going to die in a second. I'm going to try to get this T57 heavy, because he's the biggest threat to me at the moment. I mean, 1600 with some armor, and he's got a lot of health, so I just want to get him out of the game. Probably could have given more lead on that Batchat. It's unfortunate that I didn't actually get to kill him there, or get a shot into him there. That's unfortunate. I mean, probably not much I could have done to avoid taking that shell. I guess it's just a necessary thing to actually be able to get out. I feel like we can actually still win this game with the Centurion, so I tell him to follow me. The I7 maybe should have come, but he's on like 60 HP, so he's probably not going to be doing much more in this game. But this Centurion does actually come and not feed to the T95 and E4, so it's actually really nice. So here I'm just hoping that I'm going to be able to get this E4 on the flank and kill him, because everything else is pretty low. Like that Batchat, I think is 500 health. The 140 is really low. I think he's a one shot. But you know, everything's within sort of 1 or 2 clips for me to finish off. Unfortunately, gets spotted there for the Batchat. Maybe that E4 wouldn't have been looking here. Take a shell from him, and I bounced the first shot, which is unlucky, and then bounce that shot as well. That's just RNG being RNG there. Here I'm kind of worried that the Batchat's gonna just YOLO me because I'm on 300 health. But maybe that Centurion will be able to dissuade him from actually coming here. And here I'm just trying to think, should I go on the side of the house or should I just try and go into the bushes and get 1 or 2 more shells out? Here I get spotted and I think I'm just gonna die, so I just stop, get some shells, or 1 shell into the E4, second shell again poorly aimed. I probably should have just, you know, that second shot there, that was a lucky pen. I think that he just turned enough to the side to be able to, for me to be able to pen that one. I don't get spotted here, so I think his commander or something must be dead. But the 140 spots me in the end and kills me, or gets me spotted for the Yagtar to get the shot off. And I think if I actually got over that hill, I probably could have won that game, because yeah, Batchat 1 shot, 140 1 shot, Yagtar got 1 shot, and then just outplaying the T95, which is easy because just, you know, you got 4 shells, just track him with 1 if you're a player, track him with another, and then just go around him. Let's see, get this heavy tank mission done as well. So that was actually a good game, 7k damage, and that was just, I guess, showcasing a little bit of just knowing when to fall back, just seeing that our team was sort of overrun, and that if I didn't put space between me and the enemy tanks, I probably would have only got maybe 2 shots off instead of like the 4 or 5 that I did. So that extra 1200 damage ish is really just going to get you over that threshold to be able to go up in your mark. Let's see, steps. This is a really good map. I enjoy it a lot. Just lots of opportunities to get like flanking shots on unsuspecting tanks. Usually I like to go here at the start of lots of games, just because there's people that usually cross into that like H1 area. Because this is encounter, which I actually just didn't realize that 268 would be right there. Take 1 shell for it. I mean, I'm happy to take that shell every day if I get to do 1200 damage for it, especially at the start of the game. Here, maybe could have taken another shot if there was something on the corner there, but we get out just taking that one from the E50M, which is good. And I don't want to sit there because I'm not going to be able to get any shots on you know, IS7, T10, 50 TP that are just going to be hold down for the most part. So decide to go to the other flank. It looks like they've got a lot of stuff there anyway. And I mean, it's close to the spawn point, so I mean, most of the crap players from the other team are gonna just go there because, you know, shitters are gonna be shitters. They just go to the closest flank. Go to the closest flank they can get to without really thinking. That lightweight's sort of annoying because he just spots me rotating, but then for some reason he pushes out, and I hope he dies to this Skoda. I'm not sure how he goes unlit there with the Skoda right there at the bush, but that guy is probably going to be the most annoying thing to have to deal with, because if he's just going to go like even straight through for the Arty and just try and get some flank shots and spot people, he can just be real thorn in the side of the team. Here I see that we're sort of outnumbering what they have down there, so I'm hoping that, I guess with my presence, and I'm gonna try go think a bit aggro here after this Udes dies, that we the team will actually, you know, decide to push. We actually don't track the Udes there. Probably should have tracked him, but we get a bit of spotting for it. Let's see if we can get shots in this E3. Bat chat? No. I mean, we're never gonna pen that E3 with APCR from here. So I see that other flank again, just rotating out. Once I see this flank is just just doing nothing. Like, I'm never gonna get around that that S-Conk and STI without taking like 1400 damage, because that E3 is just going to be sitting up there. There's nowhere to like dig him out really, unless he just sits back there and doesn't actually help his S-Conk, which, you know, wouldn't actually be all that surprising in a pubby game. But just gonna try and get some shots on these guys that are going wide on our tanks. Like this E50, one shell into him, and then second shell into the side. I'm hoping this 268 is going to do the same thing, so I'm going to get 2 shots into him, but I'm pretty sure he just decides to sit there. I think, you know, TD players, sometimes they can't find their W key, and then it looks like Artie just decide to shoot him, and I think the Skoda gets 1 or 2 there. Just going to go finish off, or try and help finish off this 50 TP, the T10, and maybe the standard B that's there, but the standard B hasn't been spotted since the start of the game, so I doubt that he's actually going to be there. So I mean, this is pretty much an easy 600 on this 50 TP, and then whenever I can get into the T10, we take 1 shot there, but 411, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much like a low roll for the 50 TP there, which is nice. Then we get that snap onto that T10, all skill there, you know, good aiming. No, just kind of lucky to get that. See, I think this Skoda's going to go finish off this T10, which is good, so we don't have to take a shell to finish him off. And now I just kind of want to get straight back to the cap, because they have everything over there, so if they chuck like all 3 on, they can sort of cap in like a minute and a half, which is probably how long, I mean, how long it would take me to get there, just because I don't know, just on the other side of the map, but now they only have 1 tank on the cap. It's actually gotten off now, and back on, so they got 2 on now, with 2 minutes to go, and I'm kind of worried that there's going to be standard B up on the K line in the hills, so I try and ask the Skoda to go and sort of suss it out, and I'll try and stay out of the spotting distance, sorry, for it, so I'm not going to get spotted going to the cap. The other place that it might be like an E3 up on like F0 hill, which here I think it is the E3 up on F0 because it gets spotted, so I think I'm going to take like 700 here, but I don't for some reason, which is strange. Don't take any shots from anything. Artie misses, which is lucky because, you know, usually they pen every shell when you're in the 50B. Standard B must have been the thing that spotted me, but now that I've been spotted closer to the cap, the E3 and ST have got off the cap and they're trying to come rush me. That, I don't really know how that didn't track him on the second shell. E3 drives into the rock, so I missed that last shot into his tracks, which is unfortunate. And here I'm just trying to run away because I feel like that E3 is just going to try and maybe turn around and come down the hill and YOLO me and try and get a shell into me, but he stays up there on the rock, which is good. He gets a couple shots into him, gets him down to a 1 shot, so we'll hopefully be able to just go up and finish him. Let's see, I guess he sees me coming and decides that he wants to just drive out into the path of the FE, which, I mean, everyone seems to do. They just, like, as soon as they see you coming, they just want to drive out in front of the whole team instead of just trying to turn their armor towards 1 tank, which is just really annoying because you miss out on so much damage. Here I'm just trying to spot the standard B. I feel like he's going to shoot me, but I keep these 3 shells because I know I can kill him. Missed that one, have no clue where that shot went. So now he's sort of like, you know, out of a one shot for me, but I'm in a 50B, so maybe I can get enough speed up to actually ramp him and get the shell into him and kill him, which I do. It's always nice being able to finish off like mediums and lights and stuff like that with the 50B. Like you can just get that extra little bit to kill whatever it is you need to, like just like in that case there. Whereas if we, you know, sort of didn't ram him, he might have just been able to farm us and kill us, and this game would have ended with no more damage. Here I'm trying to spot the arty. I kind of want to get the damage. I know that I can just spot him and get the full assistance, but I mean, you want the damage, don't you? Yeah, like we get over 6k there from that last arty shot. So I mean, it still would have been the same for our mark if we had just spotted him for the arty, but I mean, you know, you want to get the W and 8 up, get the average damage up, so may as well go for that shot. Coalition 15 completed. On the way to the Excalibur. Mastery badge there for that game. Let's see, what am I at? 94.26, and then this is actually the 3-mark game, so pretty sure this is the game straight afterwards, and I have to get 7k or something. I think it was 6.8 or 6.9 to get to that 95%, which on Pilsen I didn't really think was gonna happen, but I saw all these heavy tanks and thought maybe, like, if I just get to sort of farm a few of them, or maybe just track a couple of them, but I'm just gonna see how this map plays out. I just go up here at the start of the game to see if I can get some shots on maybe some mediums that'll be going down like the 0 line, but this Rahim Panzer just YOLOs to death, so I get 2 shells into him. Maybe a bit greedy on that second shot, but I was pretty sure that there wasn't going to be much that was going to shoot me anyway when I was spotted, because everything's really slow. I guess I take that shot from the STRV. Sort of assumed he'd go to like that K1, K2 area, just be a useless TD, but he ends up going there. Here I feel like we're just gonna lose the field. I don't really want to push. You know, I'm in a 50B. I'm just gonna get spotted if I try and get on the 0 line and die instantly. So yeah, that's not a good idea. A bit slow on noticing the Kranwagen, get the track shot. Unfortunately, don't get to get another shell into him. We managed to clip the track on the way out. Maybe could have held my shell there to get one extra shot. That's kind of annoying, but you know, couldn't really predict them just yellowing out over the tracks there into the open. But here I see they've got like 6 tanks there in the field. We've got 3, now 2, and we have no like positional advantages over them, so I'm just leaving. And in my mind, this game is already a loss because we've lost the field, so we're just going to get flanked and farmed in the side, so we're not going to be able to do anything. So I've just got into like save the mark, like that kind of mentality. I just want to go sort of behind all my teammates and just let them take all the hits and just try and get out as many shots as I can. Here I'm going to try and maybe get this 60p, but this 113 shows himself and actually pushes out and lets me farm him, get the track shot, sort of aim a little bit back just in case he repairs it, but doesn't look like he's going to, so I get 3 shots in there with a fair bit of tracking damage, which is good. And when I was pushing up there as well, the Batchat is actually unspotted at the moment, so I thought he might have been up on the K1, K2 being useless, but he gets spotted just now over near the S-Conk. So I'm pretty much just free to go on this flank without fear of getting farmed from that sort of K line area. Just maybe arty. Think the finishing shot into the 60 DP. Probably should have aimed that one better. That one could have maybe bounced on his like turret or something, just because, you know, all the tanks. But we get the 3 shells there to pen. Keep this last shell because I was just in like a full save the mark mode. And look, someone just, you know, almost kept me out in the open, almost probably pushed me out into the open in front of all their guns again. But that last shot as well on the Panzer 7 was really lucky. I think we got like 700 tracking damage. I wasn't even aiming for the tracks really, I just wanted to get the damage in, but it sort of flew to the left of where I aimed and went into the tracks, also doing damage. So that was like 1100 just from that one shot. That was, you know, just a bit of luck there. And here I see that the mark is 94.64, so, you know, I'm like, okay, this is, you know, ended up being actually kind of decent for the mark, because I've managed to get a few tracking shots like on that 113 and that Panda 7. And here I just want this pattern. I thought he'd just come straight around the sort of corner and get to track him, because, you know, he might have thought he was being sneaky and going to catch people off guard, but we get 3 into him and we take 1 shell. Actually, we block 1 shell from him again with the gun, which is nice. I see this bat chat and I feel like he's going to rush me, so I was going to actually just try and run to the JPE there, but then I see he's sort of slowing down to shoot this B4, and then just count his shells, he's 2 down. And then he's probably going for a reload here because he's not coming this way. And then here I just want to get shells. Like, this guy's going out sideways, so I'm just like, just get the shells into him. That one was a bit unlucky, just went back sideways. I'm happy to take as many shots here as I need to just get that clip out. And Batchat comes around, and I'm pretty sure actually here, because he bounces one, I'm pretty sure he didn't actually go for the reload there and just waited an eternity to come around and push me. I thought I was actually going to get more ramming damage on that guy because it looked like he was just going to come straight in and ram me. But, you know, we get the 3 mark, which is really good. And then the music I was listening to actually is really fitting. If you heard the song name was Euphoria. So, you know, kind of fitting. That's what I was feeling at that moment. Getting the 3 mark, and that was, yeah, 7 point something combined, which was really nice game to get the 3 mark and a defeat as well. So that was kind of just showed how you can still, you know, do a lot of damage, get some assistance on a game that you know is pretty much just done for because of how the game's panned out. So get the 3 mark, really happy with that. Hopefully you guys, you know, maybe learned something, enjoyed the video. If I can manage to 3 mark some other tanks, I might do some more videos like this, but that's it for now. See you later.